Morning. Today is the video I promised to you for an updated walk around of my camping trailer. Some would probably call it an overlanding trailer. It probably is more similar to that, but really it's just about finding a way to get out, find some peace and quiet, maybe a little bit further away from the crowds, and be able to have a nice little peaceful camp out. Welcome back to another episode of Eric's Camping Adventures. We're going to go on another search today looking for some beautiful places. So, since my last walk around, there's quite a few things that I've actually done to this trailer. One is I've added a overlanding kind of trasheroo to the back of the gate on the back, and it's worked good so far. I've been able to haul out all our trash really for almost an entire week in that little bag. Never had a problem with it, so it seems to be working pretty good. Boxes are still the same. You can see I have some new Jeep rims on here. I decided to put those on with the same size trailer tires and rims as on the Jeep, so that if I had a flat tire, basically I could take the spare off the Jeep, or worst came to worst, I could leave the trailer and get the Jeep out. Only bad part about this was the center hub of the cap of the center hub was a little bit longer than the Jeep center cap, so I ended up having to cut a hole just to get it through there, but it's all right. I did want the center cap on there, and that's the price you pay. The other thing I did was I added a 5-gallon jug for water. I did so because we were constantly packing gallons of water into our vehicle, hauling it around, and water is heavy. So I decided to move it back on the camper. I decided to move my canopy up to the front of the box, and it's just attached with some basic straps. They're 700-pound straps, and they hold on the canopy on the front. They were a tight fit inside. I didn't like to bend over and hit my head on the inside of my support beams for the rooftop tent, so I just moved it to the front, strapped it on top. Otherwise, on the outside, I think we're pretty much the same, with the exception of I did switch out my regular Tractor Supply trailer lights for some LED Jeep lights, just for a little bit better visibility. Warren had actually recommended that to me, that everybody's got LED lights. You can hardly see yours when we were caravanning, so I decided to switch those out. Inside my front storage box, I have a Jackery 500. I have it wired for both charging, and this one here goes back to the fridge in the back of the trailer, which I'll show you in a minute. Little rubber grommets. Basically use my old holes that when I had a wheelchair battery in here from before to just run lights. Now I have my Jackery in the same spot, and it powers the fridge, not much else. see there is a new fridge right here. I actually purchased this from Warren and Natalie with a slide, and it makes it really nice to get this in and out because this little button on the side. On this side I have another slide. It's actually a battery tray from More Ride. Fits in perfect in the back. Just lift the pin, grab the handle, pull it out. Easy to access for food. So the objective is for this to become a kitchen area, and then the canopy goes off the back and the rooftop tent opens to the side, as you've seen in my last few videos. These are just Bauer boxes from Harbor Freight, but they actually fit the More Ride tray really well, and good height to open it while it's still in here. And then they're stackable, and I can just strap them into the tray for rough rides. Just pretty cool that the straps come over and can hold these latches down. So what's next for the trailer? And I'm hoping it's not anything major, but these little pins down here, on occasion I actually have hit some speed bumps like in a campground, and they will jump. You can see that little wear in the paint, and they will actually come off. So I have some locks that are specially shaped. They're a D-lock, and it involves a little bit of welding, so I'm going to practice that, and maybe I will try to modify that. I'm not exactly certain. Right now, as a backup, I just zip tie these in to clamp it in, and that seems to be working. Never had it pop off while I'm driving. I am considering putting some towers between my frame and my rooftop tent. And I'm thinking of raising it up like 8 inches. It would make the annex more usable. So if you think that the ceiling would probably be about here, it would be a little bit more doable for a place for the dog, a place for changing. Again, just about 8 inches on here. It also would free up this space right in here for some needed storage. I'm not really into packing that much more than I already have, but it would be something that would, give me some options if I needed to. I have purchased some HC steps from iCamper, and they are designed for the iCamper steps. And there are some other types of steps they actually will go on, but I'm not exactly certain about how I'm going to do this. I know that they do not fit onto the CVT steps that I have right now, and I'm not willing to take those steps off and put an iCamper set on there. It would require drilling into the base of the tent, and I am just not going to do that. It's an old tent, not sure what's behind it, and I'm not going to explore it, so that's that. I am going to probably de-stitch these, cut the base, and then re-sew them up in order to get them the right width to install them on the CVT tent. So we'll just see how long that takes for me to get to that. it's not a a task I'm looking forward to, but it would be really nice to have those steps so you can feel where your feet are. But those are the only other 3 changes I'm going to make. Not major. I'll show them to you when I get them done. The main objective of this video is to get some front runner stickers onto my generic equipment so that people believe I'm cool.